I hate sleep. This is the ultimate dilemma in my life. My dad once told me that I need 36 hours in a day, not 24. There's nothing worse than having to go to bed when I've got 4,000 ideas in my head that I want to get all out and create all at once. Not only can I not create at that speed or the speed of my mind, I have to stop everything to go lay down and do nothing for 6 to 8 hours. I hate this. Like really, really hate this. But I have to admit, I've learned to cope with it. I've learned to figure out how to make it work for me. What I mean by that is when I was younger, like even at the age of 10 years old, I used to have like the worst insomnia known to man. It used to give me anxiety getting ready for bed. When my mom told me, it's time for bed, sweetie, I would get anxiety. And what I mean by that is that I would go to lay my head down on the pillow and nothing would happen for hours. Yes, hours. I would literally just lay there and try to think about sleeping. But I'd never fall asleep. I struggled for another 17, 18 years until I figured out how to deal with this issue. And it doesn't just apply to me. I believe it applies to anyone that has insomnia issues. What I learned is that I could remedy my sleep issues. I can combat insomnia by simply doing more shit during the day. So what does that mean? That means that the reason why I can't fall asleep at night is because I haven't used enough of my energy during the day. I used to deal with these issues by smoking weed. I would decrease my mental energy by smoking a ton of weed, and I fell asleep every single time with no problems. But what this did was create other problems in my life, like having zero ambition. By dumbing down my mental energy, I also dumbed down my ambition and drive to do the shit that I'm doing right now, like walking down a street with a camera pointed at my face. The point here is this: if I wanted to succeed in life the way that I know in my heart I need to succeed, then I couldn't continue smoking weed. So instead of suppressing my mental energy, I had to learn or figure out ways to use that mental energy. And like I said, the way I did that was by doing more shit. Instead of sitting at home playing video games all day and getting high, now I create shit. Like this vlog, like my blog, like Bike to Believe, like the podcast I'm creating. And now, because I use my mental energy as well as my physical energy, a whole car full of girls screaming, I'll take it.
But, you know, that's what I heard on the radio, so.
I need 9-volt batteries for my mic. What else do I need? This is what's horrible about going to the store. You go for one thing, and you always end up getting like 10 other things. For a minimalist, this is like having a disease. So just like I said, I ended up buying something else. I came to the store for one 9-volt battery, which lasts me like a month on this mic, which is pretty incredible. I ended up buying 3, but I also bought this really cheap Bluetooth speaker. It was $15. Holy shit. Did it just get incredibly louder on the... We'll see how it works out. If it doesn't work, which it probably won't, or it's not loud enough, which it probably isn't, then I'll just return it, which I probably won't do regardless. So anyways, where was I with this whole sleep thing? I forget. So to wrap this up, the way I deal with my insomnia is by doing more shit mentally, and something I didn't mention, physically, like basketball or walking or, you know. Best $15 I ever spent.